taking the trail up to Max Patch. This is not the AT. This is one of the parts of the loop trail to Max Patch. As you can see, it's a highly traveled trail. This is quite wide. You can pretty much drive on this. Though they have it gated off so people can't, which is awesome. It's raining. It's a bit chilly. Not sure the temperature. Probably like maybe 50. Started to just walk the dogs to go to the bathroom. I figured we'll go to the top and we'll walk back down. I don't know if we're gonna stay. TBD. All right. You can see we've got this killer view today. Got the summit a little bit further up. We're gonna go check it out. We're almost here. So as you can see, the top of Max Patch is in a cloud. I came up here with Tara that way. I'm gonna get confused with that this time. Get them back to the car, feed them. So we decided to head into the shelter that's like a mile and a half or so from Max Patch. So I got about a 2-mile hike with dogs. We waited it out. Precipitation should be done for the day at this point. So they're trying to dry off their clothes, their body heat. We're making our way up this loop trail from Max Patch. It's not bad at all. This is I think they said this is the easiest way up in terms of incline. There's one way it's like just come straight up the mountain. No thanks. I'm not going that way right now. I have got my pack with all their stuff and all my stuff. Since it's going to be in the 40s tonight, that involves a lot more stuff for them. I gotta figure out making a sleeping bag or something for them, so that way I don't have to carry all this extra bulk. Make them warmer and my pack lighter. That would be a lot nicer. But anyway, we're gonna keep chugging up this hill. Maybe we'll see some hobbits. Maybe. It's already clearer than it was when we came up this morning, but not as clear as it's going to be. Hopefully tomorrow. So, oh yeah. Yeah. I'm glad we came back. You'll see in a second. The view's not gonna be any different from the top, so I'm just gonna stay down here. I'll go up there tomorrow. It'll be partly cloudy instead of mostly cloudy. We're on the left. 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 Yep. Good boy, good girl. It is beautiful up here. Get over here to where I can see more. Oh, yes, sir. Max Patch. Making the descent from it does not disappoint. totally worth waiting and hanging out and going with it. Even when it would have been easier to just drive home this morning in that rain and fog and clouds. I'm so glad I didn't. This is beautiful. I mean, look at that. A lot of tents up here last night. A few left still. Right, hit a sign. We've gone the distance. Like 1.2 miles. So we should be coming up on that shelter shortly down this way. Alright, here we go. I'm about to enter the green tunnel. There's a rhododendron here. Row. You pretty much have a carved out path through it. It is muddy. I feel like I'm gonna come across some hobbits out here foraging for mushrooms, because it is like perfect mushroom hunting weather. It's moist, it's cool, and you pop these spring mushrooms. Hope the chanterelles are doing well. Seeing a lot of yarrow bloom or starting up here. Loving that. This green tunnel's also pretty fantastic. A lot darker in here than it is out there, but I also don't have tall plants rubbing up against the side of our bodies. The dogs, FOMO's pack on one side and Tara's side on the other side. They usually end up a bit moist, and then since it's usually taller than them, it drips down on top, and they get themselves wet. Loving these bird calls. Got an eastern towhee and a chipping sparrow, it sounds like. Going back and forth. Establishing those territories. The eastern towhee seems to be more in the forest than the edge. And the chipping sparrow is more on the edge to the actual open prairie space. So, they're not even competing for the same turf. Sounds like I got a vireo in here too. And some more of the same. Cool. Well, we're just gonna keep cruising. My arm's getting tired from holding this thing up. Coming up on one of these gates that allows humans through, but not grazing animals. I'm not entirely sure why they have it set up, because I don't see any fencing. But I'll show you what it looks like once I get through it. From above, it kind of looks like an arrow, but you walk in and zip, zip, right out. So we're going down here and we're making a hard left. Down these steps. G-Money. Come on, FOMO. Come on, Trail Pooper, down. We got about half a mile left until we get to where we're going for the night. Going through another one of these dudes. All right. I love when I get to spots like this. High erosion impact areas. Hiking clubs come and made it a smooth descent. We got some rocks to step across, and then in another area of mud, a rock path to go across. Here we go. View from inside Roaring Fork Shelter. Over by those bear cables. Got a lot of birds hopping around on the ground, turning over leaves, grabbing stuff, flying. Somebody said that. Came back. See?
Hey, if you're a student of Mr. Wizard, he's a great teacher. We learned so much about the trees yesterday, and I felt it when I was sleeping.
Thanks.
It was like they're all talking below me.
Sharing resources. making everything better.
And that's what's cool too, is how the mountains, I feel like they're always like flirting with us.
They are.
You know?
If you get up on top of a bulb, you can, or where you have a viewpoint, you can watch it blow in. It really does. The way they skirt around each other.
What is it that attracts them to each other like that?
It's just the way the air currents are moving. It can, depending on where it's at, it can get into like where it's swirling.
Yeah.
And just kind of curling back up on the hill, or it'll go up over the hill.
Yeah.
Left the shelter. There's a whole bunch of people down there. You got MacGyver from Michigan. Trying to remember somebody from Maine. Can't remember her name right now. I feel terrible. Message. There was Ryan from Miami. There was Moon. Anyway, Hatchet and a whole bunch of other peeps. This is why I don't get to see bears when I'm hiking these two. There was just a whiff of something, and they're on high alert. Old trail pooper here on the right. She's ready. Steps. Yesterday's descent is today's ascent. So pretty. I think that's Buckeye Ridge is what they call it. Pretty. All right, we're about to go back into the tunnel. Blackberries blooming. Looking good in here. This is what I mean by the tunnel. Just like that, it's instantly cooler and darker and more moist. I'm gonna create something like this at the house. It feels amazing. That's so pretty. Coming out too, or out of the forest. Right up here is where you climbed and get up Max Patch. And the view today is worth sticking around for, I tell you. Get up here, show you. It's pretty amazing. We're gonna go up there to the top before we go down. And look at that. It's beautiful. Like an eastern meadowlark. you guys? Hi, how are you guys? Doing well. Hi, how are you guys? I'm doing wonderful. It's a beautiful view up there today. Hike down from Max Patch. Well, I made it back. We're here at the parking area. About to load up and head on out.